أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. I want to say something about snakes in graves. We saw some snakes in videos. One man, when he was getting buried, a big cobra snake appeared in the grave. And the people put the box with the dead body in the grave, and the cobra snake entered the box to lie with the dead body. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. There was another grave, a very, very fast moving black snake appeared in the grave. They dug another grave. They dug about 3 or 4 graves, but in every one such a snake appeared. We must think, why are these snakes appearing in the graves with the dead bodies? The answer we can find in the some information that came from Almighty God, like divine book or the saying of the Prophets alayhimus salam. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed us about the punishment in grave. So people think the person died and became dust. But Islam says, but the person just transferred from this life to the life hereafter. Because we are accountable. And there is a punishment in grave. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has said that grave is the first stage of the stages of the hereafter. Whose this stage is good, his all other stages will be good. And whoever suffers punishment in this stage, then he will be suffering punishment in all of the other stages. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the punishment in grave. So we know from a hadith that on the day of judgment, a person's neck will be surrounded by a snake, and the mouth of the snake will be on his face. How are the words of the hadith? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the best. The person will say, what is this trouble, the snake around me? And the snake will reply, I am your wealth. You loved me so much. So this wealth, the trouble, actually wealth is a fitna. And fitna is something which is actually needed, but people transgress in its matter, and then this becomes a very hard trial for men. We need money, we have to earn money, but we are ordered to earn money in the lawful way, and also to spend money according to the will and command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should not be squanderer. We should not use money for the pleasure of Satan. We should use money just for the pleasure of Allah and also for our necessities, lawful necessities, our good necessities. So, wealth is a fitna. And now this wealth is really very much loved by people. They give great importance to wealth, and rich people are given respect. But remember, that you are all accountable. I am accountable. You are all accountable. And the day of judgment is a very hard day. The only thing I advise you is that please don't keep yourself in darkness. If you are sincere to yourselves, don't keep yourselves in darkness, because the punishment starts right at the time of death. When the angels have iron rods and they beat the dying person with outspread arms. So please be sincere to yourself. At least you must read the divine book. And now the only divine book which is not changed, that is the Holy Quran, because Almighty God has taken responsibility to protect it, to preserve it. And so it is not changed. Even small letters in the beginning of the chapters are not changed. So you must try to understand the Holy Quran and also its explanation, which came in the saying of the final Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also in his actions, the Hadith, the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You should read it. You should try to understand it so that you know what is going to happen. Maybe you get you get terrified, and maybe you become sincere to yourself, and maybe you take the right path and get protected from that punishment in hell and punishment in grave. Ma'as salam. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.